start at turn 78. I don't know where that's happened. So, yeah. They failed to wound Oblug. Great. They failed to wound Skarsnik. Great. Oh, assault units, they said, failed. I've got the heavy clubs, so yeah, extra weapon strength from my troll units. Oh, mission issued. Recruit the following type of unit. Chariot, turn to complete 4. Alright. I might do that just because I can. Another rank gained on Bartorg. What was I going to check? The objectives. I'm on this current total. Occupy, loot, raise or sack 8 different settlements. I thought I was on 7 out of 8 before I got Karak Izor. Maybe not. Either way, I'm probably not going to complete any of the extra bonus objectives, so that's fine. I'll just be patient. So let's start off with. I need to hope that this dwarf doesn't flip and follow him.
Can I be quick?
And he probably will. But there's no way a dwarf should be able to keep up with that guy on his wolf. But he probably will because it's very hard. Alright, so Bartorg leveled up again. I'll get steel technology just because we can't be bothered anymore. So, yeah, the question was can I raise Karak Izor now? I mean, what's its garrison gone up to? I don't know how many of them there are, but just for the sake of fighting and raising it, I'm not sure it's much point. But it's still level 4. It looks like they've repaired it straight away. That is quite crazy. Only 1 turn away from that population point. But I have got an opportunity here because I could actually attack and lightning strike some of these Bretonnian units.
You dishonor me.
Just for fun. I think I've now dealt with all the Karak Izor armies that I can see. There's probably a few more at Karak, or at least one more at Karak Buffdar, and that has got a decent garrison. So I don't really need to take that on. But it's only 6 or 7 turns until Karak Norn is actually upgraded in full, which means I'm allowed a second province. So which province should it be? I mean, this one would mean coming into contact with border princes. So although Karak Izor would be really cool to have in the mountains, I probably shouldn't do that. There's Karak 8 Peaks. I could make a run on that, but I feel like I should kind of defend my territory a bit more. So what I could do is keep fighting Angrand around Buffdar and Izor, and then take Izor as the second province. Just making sure that they don't have anything to fight me off. It would mean a 3rd time of doing that siege battle, which is a bit rubbish, but it might be the best settlement to get. The other option is to push on into this area and like properly just smash at them. So they're bound to have some more armies just floating around on their way. I'm glad that when Oblug went over here, I didn't see like 9 Clan Angrand armies on their way, something silly like that. But anyway, first things first, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I should really think about taking out these Bretonnians, because I am at war with them, and they have kind of followed me for a long while. So, but I am a bit depleted. So, it isn't as ideal as it could be.
My lady will not allow it. I will not.
Gobbo war boss.
Glugzag's fine though. Well, he's stuck right near there. which is a bit rubbish.
Not a zogging chance.
Inside an enemy zone of control. Attacking the enemy is its only option. Okay. Wow, okay. Well then, maybe I am going to be raising Karak Izor before I go anywhere.
Legging it.
It's weird.
Great and powerful, war boss.
It's a bit weird. And they've got a lot of their troops back in one turn. I'm kind of thinking I should do this and raise it. And that way the garrison won't be recovered for the final time when I actually take it. It's only 5 or 6 turns away. So what I'll do, I'll be honest, what I'll do is I will fight this siege battle off camera, because it's just going to be a carbon copy of the last one, just with slightly less dwarfs. So I don't see much need for me to put it on the camera. So yeah, I will fight it, and you will see that I've won at the end, and I will raise Karak Izor. So yeah, I'll see you after the battle has been done. Yeah, so battle complete. All went as well as it could, really. Lost a few, but didn't lose any units, which is the main thing. And all is well. So Karak Izor is about to be razed to the ground.
Alright, alright.
Which means Glugzag is now free to do what he likes, which is the main thing. And I can probably still now consider Goblin Runtime Untainted. Remember that. I definitely thought that after raising I would now complete this mission. Oh no, I have. So that's just going to trigger at the start of the next turn. Fine. Alright, so yeah, Izor is now mine to take as soon as I'm allowed to.
I'm a schemer.
And
Who can I
I'm really not
stand?
looking too bad. I mean, Glugzag actually can't attack the Bretonnians on his own. He can't move. But what's Glugzag? Yeah, keep making my chariots better. So I do need to make sure that Skarsnik is protecting Glugzag a bit now. Steal 25% of the experience earned by other lords. It's quite funny. Let's see what other things are there. Speed, physical resistance. No. Yeah, not so bothered about any of them. Alright, yeah, so I've got to decide whether I want Skarsnik on his own. Oh no, it won't be on his own because I'll get Glugzag nearby. So, alright, cool. That's good. I will then actually take these out one by one, or if I feel I need to. Yeah, let's... If I attack that one and they can't retreat, then I get Glugzag. Let's see what happens.
Stabby!
If I do a lightning strike, yeah. That would mean it's just Skarsnik versus Henk. But that's a lot better than just destroying them all in one go. And Skarsnik's army is looking alright. less shooting units, but they've got 1 unit Knights Errant and a Pegasus Knights, which will be a bit of a problem. But apart from that, they got one cavalry dude. But yeah, it's good to fight Bretonnians for a change, so why not? Okay, so when I've actually gone against Bretonnians previously, I did allow their cavalry units to get on me way quicker than I should have done. So I do need to be a bit cleverer. Oops. And take out their cavalry units. And then move on to dealing with the infantry. My shooting units especially need to deal with these Pegasus, but there's not that many of them.
Squig hoppers!
So it's really interesting figuring out how to deal with Bretonnians when you don't have the tools that you would really like. Don't know if that makes sense, probably not. Yeah, I'm probably not making any sense. So let's just start the battle. Right, Rocco Lobbers. Who are you shooting at? Oh wow, I shot rock lobbers. Oh, them. That's cool. Yeah, that'd be alright. Shoot at the Pegasus Knights. Why not? I didn't think that was really going to work. I mean, the one that is not got the much range wouldn't be able to do quite as well. But yeah, if they just chill out. Shoot the rock lobbers, shoot the Pegasus down. And that's the flying unit that I was bothered about. Dealt with. But then allowing the errant unit to get closer. Let's have the one that's not in range of the Pegasus. The infantry isn't a problem, I can deal with them when they get closer. You see, they're going to try and flank. My hope is that these rock lobbers shooting at the Pegasus will actually make them flee before they get all the way around. Because they're a big threat to my rock lobbers if they actually get in. I mean, take these 2 threats down and then the rest is just mopping up. And this extra range on the rock lobbers is incredible. I will be upgrading the 4th one. I need to rename one of them. I've been given a name to give to one of my rock lobbers. Oh, that one's on cavalry. Be careful against him. Don't know how good he is or what level he was. But yeah, he's going to fight. Someone's thinking of running away and they won't even target the spell. See what Skarsnik can do. Change all my rock lobbers to shooting at them. Because these peg knights have now come all the way around. And they will get in on someone, unfortunately. Gone for Skarsnik. Let's see what abilities Skarsnik's got. He can help himself out, that's good. May as well. Melee attack, yeah, give it all. Pop all of that. And I may as well cast loads of spells on him as well. And get the spider in. Awesome. Those errant have been smashed by more rock lobbers, which is nice. That's cool. Where is... Oh, he's gone for Bartorg, you cheeky boy. That lord needs to go down. Rollers are all shooting at that unit of knights. Let's have them run off the board by my squigs. And the peg knights are running as well, which is good. Skarsnik dealt with them. And now we can come back and deal with them. And cast loads of spells on the enemy lord to make him run away. Foot squires with great swords. Yeah, probably don't really want my spider being charged by that. Yeah, that lord is about to run away, which is great. That's good fun. Right, Bretonnians. Again, I think I probably could have done that a bit better. But it's certainly good enough. Main thing is just to kill them. Not lose too many casualties, and I have not lost many casualties at all. They are all running away. Where's Sly? Have you been in this battle at all? No, you haven't really. The more I can take out of this Bretonnian force, the better. Wonder if that lord will go down before I manage to let him out to run away. Nope, lord's dead. Good.
Stickers ready. Where is Gobos?
Sweet. 2 other Bretonnian armies left to face, but they won't be more than a hindrance. Less units in those armies. I hate when units like this split up and your pursuing units end up zigzagging after the one target that they deem is next. Like, shouldn't they have killed that one while they were over there? Nope, doesn't work like that. They have to kill them one at a time. Alright, see you for the next Bretonnian slaughter. Great. Replenish. So don't have cities over there, so. Alright, so Pink's dead. So Glugglug still can't move, so he's not going to be involved in any more battles. Bartol took a charge from their general, which wasn't ideal. But he'll be fine. So it is just Skarsnik fighting against these units, but they're not even reinforcing each other now, so Lightning Strike doesn't actually help. And looking at this, 3 units of cavalry. Ooh, just unlocked an achievement. Oh my god, don't know what that is. And 2 Pegasus Knights. That could actually be a little bit tricky. If they all charge me, but it wouldn't be tricky because I'd just stick a unit of Goblin Spears in front of them and they'd die. But it's not the way I usually play. And they're all quite leveled up. So I might actually just try and take out this small unit and then get my units back together. If they fight it. No, they didn't fight it. That's fine. I will let them go. Wow, they really did run. And what I'll do is I'll return to Glugglug and just replenish a bit, I think. Glugglug can't replenish because he's in a different. He's just raised Karak Izor, but yeah, if the Bretonnians want to come and get me, they can, but they're going to die for it if they do. The main thing is to stop Clan Angrund from regaining Karak Izor anytime soon. Even more so if I decide to go against Karak Bufdar. Alright, I got some research available, so let's see what we can do. And I think reading the comments about my issue with the wire and everything, nothing's come up as anything obvious as a way of correcting my issue, from the comments at least, and my research hasn't found anything either. But from what someone said to me elsewhere is I don't have the updated research tree either. So obviously something has gone on with my game converting from Grom and the Pouch, but whatever. DLC, something hasn't gone quite right with it, which is why my game is a little bit less effective than it could be. Winged Chariot units, that's quite cool. Spider Riders, no. Doomdivers, I don't. Oh, bigger Goblin Rocklopper. That's wicked. I'm getting that. It'll take a while, like way longer than I probably will gain the benefit for it, but yeah. Alright, and my army keeps on increasing by trolls, which is always good. Karak Norm getting the corruption. Is that because I accepted that guest? I did. Invited corruption in, but it's fine because my obedience is now going up to 100. Who would have thought it after all that time? And next turn, going to be going up to level 5. Next turn. Let's see, anyone want to be my friend? Everyone hates me. Few people, at the bottom still have hope of being friends with. Kimry.
Bow before you have the attention of the imperishable. Do not squander it. Never.
Nope. They just don't want it. They don't really want it. Skyra are my only real friends, but yeah, don't want to get into bed with them any more than I am. Alright, nice. I am actually strength rank 26. That's quite high for a faction that's only got one province and has been restricted to one province. I think so anyway. Cool. Alright, I'll see you in turn 79 when we start the final countdown to Karak Norn. Going up to level 5. I'll see you there.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side. I have foreseen it.
Go. So yeah, I complete the chapter. Finally, 80 turns in, nearly. Got 2 of the 5 bonus objectives. Strange it didn't trigger the 3rd, to be honest, because I thought the 3rd mission was to loot or raise 4 settlements, which I've managed to do. I don't know quite what it was, but anyway. So the description was, if the greenskins are going to fear Skarsnik, and they should, then he must use his influence and build up a great green horde to launch an invasion and crush all his enemies. The local tribes must fall into line or get a proper boot in. So you got 6,000 for that, so that tops up the coffers nicely. In other news, Reichland and Marienburg have confederated, so it's always going to happen at some point. And a new chapter objective: occupy, loot, raise, or sack 12 different settlements. It's time to stop messing around and put the boot in. The Badlands, the World's Edge, the Empire, all of it belongs to the greenskins. Destroy the trespassers, take their lands, and get the war started. Well, ironically, I can't start a war, but I know what it's trying to say. So, Hakenhaf Stonebeard managed to assault Glugzag's army, and then straight after that, Ergar Trueye managed to assault Glugzag's army. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about what state Glugzag's army is going to be in. Ooh. I mean, I've still got 20 units, which is the main thing, but looks like they're taking a bit of a lick in there. I don't think they were that damaged beforehand. But anywho, one of the Bretonnian armies just sort of retreated down here, which is fine. The other one stayed put, the one with those cavalry units, so I have to see what I want to do about them. But the big news is these guys have showed up. Border Princes. He's actually their leader, I think. He's their main lord. But anyway, he's got backup from this guy. 2 fully stacked Border Prince armies, and you know why they've turned up. They've turned up to get Karak Izor. Now, relations with the Border Princes have somewhat deteriorated. They are very unfriendly towards me, which is not ideal. And one of the reasons why I was dismissing Karak Hern as my 2nd province was because it would mean going to war with them in order to get the other settlements in it. Therefore, if Border Princes got hold of Karak Izor, then they would also potentially mean I couldn't get a full province without going to war with them, even if I took out Clan Angrand. So I'm in 2 minds at the moment about what to do regarding Border Princes. Should I semi-break the whole point of this campaign and take Karak Izor now to stop Border Princes getting it? Not do any upgrades in Karak Izor at all, literally just claim it to stop Border Princes getting it? Would that be cheating the whole you can't have 2 provinces rule? While I'm not sure, I kind of lean towards the side of yes, it's not allowed. And I kind of just have to either choose between fighting the Border Princes off or letting them have it and dealing with it. And that is a reluctant thing. I don't want to go to war with them. I know that because, well, I'm already at war with one of the strongest enemies going. They've actually gone down to strength 12 because I've taken out so many of their armies. But they still have 14 settlements. Let's actually look to see who's the strongest. I'm not actually aware of who's the strongest. I imagine it's probably Nagorond, Dark Elves, but that's only a guess. Yeah, Sylvania 21, Reichland 17. Reichland is doing all right actually, but they hate me less than Border Princes now, which is interesting. And Talcin, the Wood Elves, actually are improving their relationship with me, which is funny. But yeah, so the strongest players in the game are not at war with me. Angren still are my biggest enemy in terms of that. Where are Border Princes? Have I missed them? Oh, there they are, 9th. So they're pretty strong. They're actually stronger than Angren at the moment. So, are they actually? No, they're not friends with Angren particularly, and he is indeed their leader. So yeah, there's no like negotiating with them. It is a choice of attacking them or not. And if I don't, whilst not breaking the campaign rules, then I lose Karak Izor, more than likely. So, what's the alternative if I let them get Karak Izor? Well, the first thing is I potentially have another enemy on my border, the Border Princes. But the other side of it is, you know, I definitely haven't broken the campaign rules, which is really important to me, actually, more than I thought. Because of all the struggles we've had, like with the war and everything else. So I think I am just going to kind of let them have Karak Izor, and then basically just decide what else I want instead of Karak Izor. I might still go on a rampage and try and destroy Angrund. But then I can set my sights on pushing Angrund back even further. I imagine at some point they're going to confederate with Karazakarak. But I could go into the Badlands and like try and carve out a new capital over there, like Ekrund, 4 settlements. That would be awesome. I think that's probably where I'm heading as an alternative. And by destroying Karak Bufdar on the way, and maybe Zarakzil as well, I'll get more money to keep up my bleeding coffers, because this army is expensive.
And powerful war boss.
But let's not forget, I mean, I haven't done anything in this turn yet, so let's not forget spending 7,000 on that. In 6 turns, I will have completed it. Now, if for whatever reason Border Princes don't take Karak Izor in 6 turns, then I can reconsider taking it. But I think for now, I won't do it. Mission-wise, I've got this. Not actually that bothered about this mission, but I kind of think it'd be an easy one to finish, because I could just easily recruit 3 chariots into my troll army. This one I am bothered. Move any characters to the following region, Karak. It's a quest, proper quest. So, Karak, let's see. It's Ublug who's heading his way, and he's managed to avoid the attention of anyone trying to kill him, thankfully. He's level 38, so I think that means he's only got 3 more level ups. So I'm going to give him Assassinate. And then have him run over here.
When I get there, gonna stab.
See if he comes across any more Clan Angrund. He isn't. Very interesting. That's where he wants to get to. So if he doesn't get assassinated or wounded on the way, that would be excellent. Alright, and speaking of assassination, I think one or both of these dwarf heroes needs to die.
Won't happen.
They both succeeded
I
in
got me brother.
getting Glugzag's army, so let's just level up Skarsnik first. Continue down the fighty path, I think. Deadly blade, melee attack, or weapon strength. I think melee attack. Let's spread it out nicely. I'm sure that Sly has the assassinate ability, and he's on level 40, so he's not choosing anything else. Yeah, he can assassinate. So Sly, you come out and get assassinating. 81% chance. Surely this will work.
I won't feel a thing, which is a
What?
pity.
Gained a follower on Sly, but I was successful. Good. Successfully wounded him, so he is out of the picture. And can I rejoin?
On it.
Not this turn. That's fine. But that, yeah, that is fine. And because of his line of sight, I managed to see where the Bretonnians went. The other good thing about having this troll army is that... what is going on with my camera? There you go. I can use it to recruit these chariots, which is nice. Are there any renown units? Don't think there are. They're all orcs or cruddy goblin units, so I don't think I want to do any of that. One other thing I did in the just off the camera was I changed this last turn to change it to a higher income rate. I didn't need the growth or the obedience anymore because I'm at highest possible level and obedience I'm at 100. So yeah, didn't need it. I thought about that one, the recruitment cost and the recruitment capacity, but 5% isn't a lot, and I'd rather just get income really. Doesn't really touch the 6,000 I'm losing every turn, but still. So what I want to do to complete the mission is recruit some chariots. So the only chariots I've actually got available are the pump wagons. So let's in them. Spiky rollers. Can't remember what they did. Spiky rollers. Speed on the flappers. Whereas there's more HP on the spiky roller ones. And a lot of everything else. More aggressive really. Whereas these are quick. Compared to those normal standard ones though, the flappers are definitely better. They count as war machines, not chariots. Is that right? Ah. Well, in that case, I might struggle to complete the objective. I could have swore they'd count as chariots. Maybe that's me thinking too much about 9th Age. Alright, well in that case, I'm actually not going to complete this unit chariot objective. I'm not going to be able to change anything in 3 turns. So what else do I want to recruit instead then? Giants would be cool. Just have an army of trolls and giants. And literally just run them forward to smash up stuff. Don't like the squig herds. Some rock lobbers. Doom divers might be cool in an army. More squig hoppers. I think I'm just going to go with, like... Thing is about they couldn't really attack settlements. So maybe let's get a few of these guys, because I love them. And then with my other 6 units, I can get... let's just do 3. Get 3 of them. And 4 giants. Or 3 giants and a hero. That'd be amazing. Yep. That's cool. I am going to be bleeding money so much, but the plan is to go and destroy Karak now and get more money from that. Oh, so I've got some scrap as well.
Trixie.
So that'll go on him. So do I want to attack Bretonia on the way through? I'm going to say no. Bretonia are not my issue at the moment.
What is sucking it do you want?
So let's just advance ever so slightly with Glugzag.
Forwards.
Okay, got a little sight on what
You
is going on here.
You need me?
And let's
Right then, let's do
move
it.
Skarsnik up a bit as well.
Well,
I'm minus one of my heroes now, so
Gobbo War Boss.
doesn't look like they've got any armies here. Which is a bit weird. They are going to be recruiting loads though. And that's going to be on top of their garrison, which is enhanced by this guard hall. Okay. Well, I think I should go and take out Karak Izor as soon as I can, really.
Heading out.
There's no other army there, so we've got to seize the initiative. I will go into raiding camp, though.
I suppose I might help.
Both for replenishment and for
2 in 1.
raiding.
My protter's ready.
Reducing that minus by 1,000. I imagine this guy's going to come at me again.
What you want?
But Sly will be able to join them ready for the push on Karak Izor, so that'll be cool. And these guys, once they're fully up and running, they could go on their own mission, whatever that will be. Maybe even send them against Fort Sol and literally just siege it out. That would be quite funny. Unless they come to me, in which case I smash them up on the field, which would be even better. Yeah, that's worth considering. Cool. I think we're ready to continue. I'll see you in turn 80. Alright, so turn 80 has had a whole load of betrayals going on, basically. But first things first, Skarsnik has now had the assault units thing on him, which is annoying. Dramar failed to win Sly. Well done, Sly. Sly gained Fortunate, which is brilliant. So, boosting his defense. And I've gained a mission to raid Karak Izor, which is interesting because I'm already doing that. So, I'm not sure how that's triggered, but I'll probably do that again. Stealing from the dwarves really winds them up. Let's loot their lands and really get their beards in a twist. So, free money, really. But, yeah, the betrayals. Karak have negotiated a military line with Tilia. That's not overly useful. But in terms of war declared, Reichland have gone mental, declaring war on Clan Angrand, Karak, and Tilia. So that's cool. Barrow Legion and Bastogne are at war, and Barrow Legion and Bordeaux are at war. Bordeaux are at war. So yeah, everyone's at war, and normally these are all, well, apart from Barrow Legion, they're all good factions. So the fact that they're against each other is only going to be good for me. But one of the other things that happened was the old Bordeaux went and attacked the dwarfs' Fort Sol and took it from them. Both those two armies that we could see, the little one that was here and the one in there, all went up and took Fort Sol. So well done, lads. You have just achieved something pretty good there. I wanted to check last turn and I forgot what my chapter objective was for this turn, as well as that normal one. 60 units, well I will have that as soon as my trolls are up to scratch. Recruit the following hero, Orc Shaman. No, because I don't want an Orc. Loot or sack 6 different settlement. I probably will do that. I'll sack them at least. On the way to getting the 12. And complete 15 missions. Probably not likely. And then we're following them out through raiding. Yeah, I'm way over 5,000. Okay, so that's alright. That's all pretty much standard. I don't need to change my mind on how I'm doing any of that. Oh, and also the Skaven put a plague on Kingsglade, which is funny. Ublug still recruiting. I'm a bit concerned about the rate of losing money, actually. But yeah, I'll just have to see whether I can maintain it or not. No one looking in that menu. So I can recruit 4 more units. There's an extra 1,500 onto the expenditure right there. If I have to like just smash these against a wall of something and reduce their upkeep, that would be a shame. But it's fine. I mean, maybe even go against like Bretonnians again and just smash them up. Literally just send them as a suicide army. Because I'm now down to 50 and losing 6,000, probably about 8,000 by the time that army's up and running a turn is pretty alarming, actually. And that's even with 1,000 gained from raiding. Over here, the dwarfs popped up with Belagar is back. And of course, that means hugely experienced troops, which is just ridiculous. But yeah. And having had my armies assaulted, my replenishment isn't as much as I'd like it to be as well. However, what I am thinking is leaving Karak Buftar alone for the time being and moving past to destroy Zarak's kill. See whether there's any armies there. So I think that is my best route to Stone Mine Tower if I then go that way. But further news is that the Border Princes didn't take Karak Izor. So what an end turn. So many things changed and not necessarily the way I expected. 5 more turns and I could actually get Karak Izor myself. So what I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to stick in raiding stance in one of them, probably Skarsnik,
I like a good plan.
and go into ambush with the other to try and force Buftar into making a mistake, basically. So let's have Glugzag as the bait, of course.
Getting it done.
And they just need to stay with 25% movement left. So they can go all the way to there.
Running.
If I'd have come across like 4 Clan Angrand armies there, that would have been alarming. Meanwhile, Skarsnik is going to hang around just past them.
Go him.
So yeah, Skarsnik going to go into ambush. Is that right, or was I going to do it the other way around? Who needs the replenishment the most?
Who needs stabbing?
It's probably about even, to be fair.
What?
Can I do a more scrap? By these skulkers. Ooh! Jagged weapons. What do they do? Bonus versus infantry. Perfect vigor. I don't know what perfect vigor is, but I guess it means they never get tired. I'll go with... let's see. What other options have I got? These squigs, they are a regiment of renown. So I don't think I can upgrade them. It's just my goblin units, really. So yeah, why not upgrade them with the scrap armor? Ah, that was another thing. I had... Ooh, wrong button. I had a request to rename this one. There you go. Tommy T, as requested. Took me a while to get to it, but I have now done it.
Great and powerful, war boss.
I'll go with good replenishment on Glugzag.
I'll do it.
Actually, it has to be the other way around, doesn't
Well,
it? Yeah.
nasty.
I'll go ambush on
I'm
Bloodtag
gonna enjoy this.
and replenishment on Skarsnik. And if they don't come at me, then fine. I'll just carry on towards that settlement.
Yes,
Meanwhile, Sly, you just need to sort of catch up. Actually, are there any here? Can I actually do anything against this guy? I think he's actually tired, so it won't actually be very successful if I do try and assassinate anyone.
I'm off.
May as well do a blug as well while we're at it.
What you want?
There we go. So yeah, what would be ideal is if they left Karak Bufdar and fell into my ambush, and then I destroyed Belegar's army, and then I destroyed Bufdar. But it may be that they don't fall for that trap again, and I have to take out Zarek's skill instead. Which will be an easy win, unless they've got 3 armies there as well. But yeah, it's all good. And meanwhile, it's only 5 turns before I can have objective complete. Alright, lovely. Turn 80 done. See what the dwarfs do in the end turn sequence. Okay, so they did not fall for the ambush. Instead, they managed to get their smaller army, which is all full of miners with 0 ranged weapons, into position, and then backed up by this Belegar army. So, unexpectedly, I've got a big battle on my hands. And one where I am a little bit depleted in units. I could withdraw, but I think if I withdraw, then I'm in danger of getting picked off one by one. So it's going to be a big battle. Let's have a little look at the territory. But it does look even on the stakes. It's in open ground. I favour myself in that situation. So I'm going to slap Belegar around again. And then Bufdar will be mine. And yeah, a bit harder than I would have liked. But I'm going to smash him up. See you there.